All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roll of the Dice here on twitch.tv/Progstorm. I am your host, Progstorm, and we've got something a little bit special tonight. We are starting off with a new group, and of course it's the people that we had from the old group, just fewer of them. And so this group is going to be a little bit more focused on role-playing, a little bit less, dungeon crawly, that kind of thing. But everybody, go ahead, say hi, and uh, tell us about your character a little bit.
Howdy. All right. Well, I will be playing Raul. He is a half elf and dual classing in rogue and cleric. So that should be kind of fun. I got some interesting. Hi, Kinley. That's my daughter. I got some interesting combinations going on between the two. So yeah, I think that's everything for now. Let's let the other guys introduce themselves.
All right, Morwen, go ahead.
Hajime watashi wa momen desu. That's about the extent of my Japanese right now. So I am Morwen. I am Rael's older sister, half elf. I'm a bard ranger.
Okay, Lyson.
Hi, I'm Layson, and I'm just a lovable human rogue.
Lovable, that's a term. You may want to adjust your camera a little bit because of the way that the overlay is. There you go. So, yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you're at the top of your screen. But anyways, so the setting that we are going to be going with, we're in the country of Brevoy, and we are completely starting out fresh. Everybody is starting out at level 2 because they wanted to do some more multi-classing right from the get-go, just for the role-playing aspect. And so we are in the city of New Stetven, which is where we will start off with Raul, who is currently waiting in the marketplace and just standing around during the middle of the day.
So, yep, I am standing here and I'm chilling, and I know I'm supposed to be meeting my sister Morwen, but I have not seen her in several years, so I am not sure what I'm looking for. But I'm standing there trying to look severely inconspicuous. So I suppose I should probably making some perception checks here, see if I notice anyone that I would recognize, I suppose. So.
All right, go ahead.
All right, I roll 15 and my perception. I guess I should know this. New character and all. All right, wow, I have good perception. Plus 8. So that means 23.
I need to check that character sheet again.
I have very high dexterity.
Dexterity doesn't do anything for your perception,
I'm also
though.
half elf.
But with that roll, you are able to. you notice that it's a regular looking marketplace, very busy at the moment, and you're standing next to a stall, and the person is actually kind of giving you a little bit of like the look of, is this guy gonna buy anything? And
I'm being eyed down.
Yeah, you're standing next to an apple stand at the moment, and you do happen to notice a half elf that is about the height and build of your sister across the market.
Okay, so I'm going to walk away from this guy, and as I'm going along, I'm going to see if I can spot a merchant that's not really paying too much attention, or maybe he's distracted talking to someone else. So let's roll again for that, and I roll 14 plus 8, so that's 22. Math. What is it? I'm scanning for a mark. Well,
you're looking for a discreet place. Okay, there's an area where there's more people that you could stand to the back of them, and that are currently facing the market stalls, and okay. you could stand kind of in the crowd, but be nondescript.
Sounds good. And what? Is it sleight of hand for picking a pocket?
Yes.
This is gonna be good. All right, I'm gonna try to pick the pocket of the richest dude I see.
All right.
Here we go. Rolling. I rolled 4, but I have a +9 for sleight of hand, so I got 13 total. That's not the best.
No.
It's not a fumble either.
No, but unfortunately, you weren't quite quick enough on it, and he kind of starts shifting away before you're actually able to get your hand into his pocket. He doesn't catch you, but you are not able to pull it off.
Dang it. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to head over and try to sneak up behind who I believe to be Morwen over here then.
Okay.
So,
roll your perception.
Roll a perception or stealth?
Or, excuse me, roll stealth. We roll so many perceptions that I'm just always saying, roll perception, roll perception.
All right, total roll of 29. Did we establish that I have an OP rogue, by the way? Even though I messed up the pickpocketing?
Yeah.
I'm trying to show off a little for the start of this show.
Yeah.
I failed.
Yeah. You're going to get yourself into trouble showboating right from the get-go.
I know. All right, 29 for my stealth, so I'm trying to sneak up behind her.
Okay, you go unnoticed. How do you approach?
I go up behind her and I tap her on the shoulder, like the whole opposite shoulder thing.
Well, woman turns and it's not your sister.
Oh.
And it's like,
I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Excuse me, do I know you, sir?
No, you don't. I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
She must be.
I'm going this way. I thought you were my sister. You look just like her from behind. I'd be going. Excuse me.
She kind of backs away, still looking at you, but a little bit. She's wanting to put some distance between the two of you as well.
All right, don't mind me. I'm just a random person in the market. All right, so we're gonna roll for perception again because apparently that was wrong. And yeah, oh, I missed. 8. I rolled an 8 plus. That's not very good. This is gonna take a while if I keep rolling like that. 8 plus 8, 16 total.
All right. This time, being actually fairly obvious, your sister walks up completely, separate from the crowd, like very noticeable. And she hasn't spotted you.
Okay. Well, considering my last botch of an attempt to be funny, I'm just gonna walk over there and say hi. Morwen, it is good to see you. It's been a long time.
And I'm going to... Are you coming up from behind me or in front of me?
No,
I approach you from the front.
Right
up. I'm not sneaking up on you, unlike the other lady I freaked out.
He's addressing you directly.
I wait.
So I'm going to be like, hey! And I'm going to hug him.
Oh. I'll return the hug. That's very nice. We're very
How
close.
have you been?
Oh, I could be better. I'm getting really tired of getting pushed around in this town, but that's all right. We've got some plans, and we should talk about them somewhere else. Let's go get something to. Are you hungry? Did you just get into town? How long have you been here?
Hey Sheldon, how long have I been here?
You just got into town today.
I just got into town? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little hungry.
Excellent. Let's go. And there's got to be like a tavern or something. We'll grab a little bit to eat and we'll get like a corner table where we can talk without anyone droppings of ease on us.
Okay. All right. So
what I want to discuss, we're not going to be in the middle of the marketplace discussing it.
Okay. All right. There's a tavern that's just a little bit down the road, and as you walk in, it's middle of the day. It's probably about 3 o'clock or so, and so there's not many people in there. It's not busy, but there is somebody up at the bar. All
right.
That's the waiter.
So let's just get some late lunch stuff, I guess. So just order some food and indicate we'll be back. So I go over to the corner table, plop down, and
I follow him.
So we're waiting for food. I'm like, all right. So you're gonna eat, but tonight got some plans. You know, where I've been staying at this temple. Oh shoot, what's the temple name? Help me, Sheldon. I'm sorry, I forget the names of the deities.
It's the Temple of Abadar.
Temple of Abadar. Thank you. Write this down, Abadar.
Yes, it might be a good idea.
Abadar. Goddess of light or god?
It's
or something.
Yeah, you. I just want to point out that you've been training here. I know that your character doesn't care for the fact that you've been there, but he is
I would know it.
This is the god of cities, merchants, and
that's right, money.
Yeah, money, things like that. And I'm dropping books all over the place.
Yeah, all right. God of Moolah.
Yeah, cities, wealth, merchants, law, things along those lines.
All right, I like that. All right, so you know I've been staying at this Temple of Abadar, supposed to have been training. Well, let me tell you, they have a good haul of really nice artifacts, and we're gonna go in there tonight. We're gonna turn things around. So I'm looking at Morwood, see her reaction.
You're going to steal from a temple?
Yes. Why not? You have a problem with that?
No, actually, I don't. What was the plan for this?
That's my sister. All right, well, the two of us, I know right where all the artifacts are kept. Okay, I know, I've been going there for a while. I know the guard patrols. And Link is in the background. He escaped.
Yeah, random cat in the background. He'll make noise. Don't mind him.
Sorry, distracting me. But we're gonna need. I think we need some help because if the guards do spot us, we might need an extra hand to help us get away. So I know these guys. I've got some contacts. They're followers of Callistria. I've been writing you a little background. We've been writing letters. Morwen and I, so she knows that I'm now a cleric of Callistria, as well as my sneakiness, which is why I was sent to this temple to be reformed because I was thieving too much, which didn't really work, obviously. So anyway, there's a little background there that I didn't add at the beginning. Sorry, viewers. Okay, so anyway, so I know these guys. We're gonna go see if we can get some backup. And then we'll make some plans tonight. We need to see. We'll have to scope it out and see if we can. Because I'll be able to go in without them suspecting anything. But if I start going for their artifacts, then they might, obviously want to stop me.
Yeah.
That's where you and hopefully we get someone to help us out comes in. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Hopefully there'll be lots of money in it for all of us. They have a little bit of a treasury. They have a little bit of a treasury, I think. Well, yeah. Let's go. Let's eat our food, and we'll go see if we can talk to these guys. They said they could find someone to help us out. So.
All right.
And it's about
I didn't tell them what it was, by the way. I just told them that we needed some help in that area, discreetly.
All right.
It's about this
You're
time
the talker. I don't know about these things.
It's about this time that your meal shows up. It's just some bread, cheese, and a little bit of meat, and then the tavern keeper says, "Okay, that's 3 silver pieces for each of you."
All right. Thank you. So yeah, I'll actually just pay for both of us.
That works too.
I will pay. Minus 6. Alright, so -6. Alright. Cool.
Alright, what are you doing?
We eat.
I'm following him.
I'm gonna go to wherever these contacts are that you told me I had.
Okay, they're kind of across town. They're in the more, obviously the more ghetto area of town. It's kind of the slums. And sure. it's the building that you know your path to the building, and it takes you 15 minutes to walk there.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Do you have any discussion or anything along the way, or?
I don't. Do you have? Oh, I guess I should ask. Hey, how's father doing? When you left?
Same as he was when you left. Still
good, huh?
Yeah.
How's old Bushel Britches?
Worse. She got a little worse. Not gonna lie. After you left, all of it crashed on me.
Sorry.
I can't tell you how many times she's made me sit at the table like a lady for hours.
She made you? Did she make you dress up too? Like all frilly?
She tried.
Oh,
keyword tried.
Well, someone should have painted a portrait of that.
I'm not going back there.
I'd hang that on the wall and laugh at it every day. I give you a little push.
All right, so
I'm your obnoxious little brother. I'm supposed to tease you.
All right, you come to the building in the shadier part of town, and as you walk in, you at one of the tables you recognize one of the kind of contacts that you've had with the Thieves Guild, and his name is Ezekiah. I can't even remember the names I came up with. Ezekari. Yes.
ITG contact.
And so,
all right, these things down.
Good idea. So he looks up from the table and he says, "Well, look at what the dog dragged in. How you doing, Raul?"
Oh, not too bad. How are you, man?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Oh, and I see you've got yourself a lovely companion with you. How are you doing, miss?
Yes, this is my sister, brother.
All right.
But yes, she is lovely. I'll give her that.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure of what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
Oh, well, remember that favor I needed out of you.
Oh, right. Yeah. You were looking for another guy.
Yeah, I need a guy for that stuff.
Yeah,
hopefully some money in it for him. Hopefully,
Actually, I think I got the guy just for you, and I've actually had him waiting for you. I thought you might come in today.
Mission as always. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's very handy with a sword. His name is Layson. He's in the back. He's kind of back over by where the shrine is for Calistria, and I think that he's still back there. At least he was this morning.
Religious man?
I don't think so. I think he's just looking at the priestesses.
Oh, well,
I know I would be.
We might get along all right after all. Thank you guys. We'll see. I'll be seeing you.
Don't be a stranger around here.
Oh, you know it. All right, so we're gonna head back and look for this Layson. Yes. There we go.
All right. So as as you're going back into the hall, just before the room where the shrine to Calistria is, there's a man that's just kind of standing outside the doorway to the shrine, and just kind of minding his own business. And that would be Layson.
Real deal. Sorry, there's people in chat I was saying hi to. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in.
Oh, I should pull up chat, come to think of it.
Whopping 2 people.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, while you guys are in chat, I'm going to walk up to Layson, and I'm going to introduce myself.
Wow.
So,
there you go.
Hey, are you Layson?
Well, yes, I am. And who might you be?
I'm Morwen.
Hello,
Morwen. I'm going to stick my hand out to shake his.
Are you part of the sisterhood?
Sisterhood.
Not really. No, this is my brother. I'm going to kind of point back to Raul over there.
I walk up behind
And
her.
he's actually the one a part of this.
I'm Raul. This is my sister. And yeah, she's probably the furthest thing from a priestess you're gonna find. Sorry to disappoint you. I do a little praying here and there myself, though. It's that.
I pray on whoever's listening at the time.
Well, listen, as he was saying, you were interested in a job.
Well, I'm always interested in work if there's coin in it.
Oh, definitely. Well, listen, let's go over here and have a chat somewhere a little more out of the way. So,
all right,
we'll kind of go over to somewhere quieter.
Okay, there's a nook in the hallway where there's not much traffic.
All right, so we head over to this nook, and I'll be like, all right, Layson, I kind of talked to Morwen about this already. A couple years ago, I got sent over. I've been staying. They've been trying to train me at this Temple of Abadar. You familiar with the place?
I've seen it a few times, yeah.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I have knowledge of where they keep all their relics, their gold, all their good stuff. Worth quite a bit. So, here's what we want to do. I know when their guards are there. I know when they've got shift changes. I know all this good stuff. We could get in there and we can make a killing. They trust me to a degree. I don't think a few of them probably don't like me too much, but I've made sure not to, burn any bridges so far. But we can make some good money going in there and cleaning this place out. Might have to skip town afterwards. Yeah, if things don't go perfect, but if everything goes to plan, we could make more than enough to cover travel expenses and get out of town if we had to. How's that strike your fancy?
Sounds good. I can always use coin.
Excellent.
At this time, you hear somebody shouting down the hall, "Hey, Raul! I almost forgot!" And Ezekari comes walking down the hall. "Hey, where are you at?"
Oh, we're over here.
Oh, all right. I think I might have had a bit too much to drink this morning, and I almost forgot. What? Say it.
There's three of me, right? And I cast copycats. So there's two of me.
No, there's two of you. What?
You have been drinking too much. The copycat goes away after 6 seconds. You all right there, man?
Stop messing with my head, brother. Oh.
So yeah.
Anyways,
and Morwen, you see a dual copy of me for about 6 seconds. All of a sudden, appears sitting next to me. It looks exactly like me. You can't tell which is me for a moment, and then it vanishes. And I just start busting up laughing. Anyway, what did you need?
I almost forgot to tell you. There was somebody that came by the other night who was talking. You're still planning on turning over that temple, aren't you?
Did I tell you about this?
Well, word goes around. We
Oh, jeez, I would have been a little more subtle than that, man.
Well, you know me.
I do know you. This is what.
As you should be.
All right, who showed up then? Who you been running your mouth to? Do I need to?
Nobody. No one knows about you. Your story is good.
Okay, all right.
But they were talking about they're looking to pick up this one piece of merchandise from the temple.
Oh.
Do you even know all the stuff that they have in there?
I know quite a bit of what they have in there.
There's some clients, and they want this. I'm sorry, my Cockney is turning to Australian. Jeff has ruined me.
Jeff has ruined me, and it starts rubbing up on me. Like
I know it's terrible.
I'm like just trying to go casual. Then I start going like, oh yeah, like what am I doing? Stop it! I'm terrible with accents, so we're just gonna be me.
We're just going with it though. So I do apologize. So apparently there's a rod, and this thing can detect metal and minerals, and that thing is worth a fair copper to the rod buyer.
I think it'd be worth a little more than a copper.
Oh, I think so too.
I like the sound of that. So you got these people on your list. Then.
I've got my connections.
Excellent. So, how does this work then?
Well,
you send me to them.
I don't know what you were looking for, but if you wouldn't mind trying to pick that up, bring it back to me. I think that we can make a good deal on this.
Make it worth my while.
And even to sweeten the deal a little bit further, he pulls out an amulet and says, "You see this?
I'm looking.
Take this. Take it. Come on.
All right. What do we got here? What do you got here? You're making me nervous, man.
No, just concentrate. Just concentrate on that. Not right now. Not right now. But
okay.
if you get yourself into a scrap, you use this amulet and concentrate. Say some sort of prayer to whatever, Calistria, or just some sort. Well, actually, the thing summons a demon.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm listening.
You ruined the moment. Thanks, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right, I'll do it again.
My little kids in my back.
The amulet summons a demon.
Oh.
And it will do your bidding. Just make sure you get that back to me. That's very valuable. And I've got to give back to its rightful owners. But they gave that to me in order. If you can get that rod, you can use that.
I like this already. Excellent. Summon the demon.
So,
am I able to control this demon or do we just need to stay out?
Yes, you'll have control over this demon, and it's a dretch. I think they told me.
Dretch.
Yeah. I heard the things that they look like ogres apparently, but yeah,
demons,
ogres, whatever. But the thing is, the thing will do your bidding. So if you get into a scrap, you can use that. Just make sure, like I said, just get it back to me, and just bring back that rod. I don't know what it looks like, but I think that they would keep it in a safe place.
You think? Yeah. Well, we will. Yes.
You know this temple better than I do. I've never been there.
Oh, yes. Out of character.
I assume the lawful types.
I assume Rael would know where they're keeping this. He's been there for a while, so
yeah, he's familiar with the area and where they would keep artifacts and stuff like that.
Very cool.
You are, I should say.
Big storeroom or something. Yes. Guarded storeroom. All right.
All right, Layson. Good to see you again, and you folks have yourself a fine evening.
Nice.
You too, man.
And then he walks off.
I'm not so sure about demons.
As long as I have control over it, we'll be okay. He didn't say how long the demon lasts either, so I'm hoping it's not permanent. But
it might be long enough just to snatch our loot.
Hey, if it can keep the guards busy, if everything goes
Maybe
wrong,
cause a distraction. It's my favorite thing.
So, hey sis, I know you pretty okay. How good? You pretty decent with sneaking around?
Pretty decent.
All right, that works for me. Layson, I assume you know what you're doing.
Most all the time.
Excellent.
All right.
Well, I wouldn't trust you if it weren't as sending you to us. But for now, we'll see how this job goes, and we'll talk after. But
okay,
we're gonna make some money together. I like that. I like that idea. So let's get this done. All right. So. Okay, on an out of character note, it's gonna be hard for me to plan this in character. I don't know what my character knows, kind of, with everything. So I'm gonna be asking for a little help.
Okay. Okay.
On the side of things. So I'm gonna assume
this is where a map would come in handy.
Yeah. So if we had, I don't know.
We're not using Roll20 tonight. I don't have it set up.
Yeah. So we're gonna be imagining things.
Yeah. Focus on roleplay.
Focus on the roleplay of it.
So should we take?
So here's, gentlemen. All right. Any suggestions first of all, from either of you?
Should we just go by and get a general look at the temple and decide?
Well, I know the temple. I know when the guards are going to change. What I would like to do is I would like to try to use the guard shift somehow to our advantage, and then try to sneak. I would like to use stealth if we can, so they don't even know what hit them, and use this. And this amulet will be very useful, obviously. But I would like to be able to just, get in, get out, if we can. We've got obviously our own set of skills, disguise ourselves, whatever we need to do, once we get it, and try to get back out without them knowing who it was.
Well, would it be possible that we could disguise ourselves as monks?
Yeah,
I could disguise myself as a monk, actually.
I could get us the garb, I'm sure. I know where the laundry is.
We could be dressed as monks, so as we go in, that when anybody just sees us casually there, if we happen to be discovered, we'll look like a monk going through the temple.
I like that plan.
Works for me.
Cool. Well, I'll go get us some of those outfits then, first of all, from laundry. I can make sure to nix some of those, and then I can get those out to us. I assume I have quarters there. Yes. I do have my quarters there somewhere. Depends on how this is set up. How's this temple area set up, Sheldon? They're like the main temple area, and then like storerooms / where everyone goes to worship, versus the living quarters for clerics that work there on the side somewhere.
You pretty much, that's pretty much the general setup. You've got, the central area is the primary worshiping shrine and kind of an assembly area for, I can't even think of the word, but for when multiple people want to come and worship and stuff. But there are separate buildings. So you kind of imagine something like, the Parthenon in Greece. That's the central building, and then you've got separate buildings that are kind of surrounding the inner courtyard, the courtyard that kind of surrounds the temple building. And then the rest of the buildings, there's on different sides, there's the living quarters, and that's where there would have any sort of laundry and stuff like that, just general living stuff. And then they've got a separate room that has the storage for just general supplies, and then there's the high priest, his quarters, and that is the same, the building that would have the room that has all of the anything valuable kind of thing. Some of it, and some of it, they do have a room where some of it is kind of up for display kind of thing, kind of, ancient relics for the deity, but some of it's locked away, and this.
Yeah. So, Lyson, you got your, I assume you've got tools.
Yes.
Because we might have to get through some locks. They might be trapped magically, depending on especially if we're going for this rod. So come prepared for that sort of thing tonight. So that's the schedule of the temple. When would it be? There'd probably be an evening type service, Sheldon, where a lot of the main priests would be distracted. I'm assuming.
Right.
So I would go in probably this afternoon. So it's only around 3 or 4 now. Mm-hmm. I'd say I'd probably go in and get stuff. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get us all monk outfits.
Okay. Evening Vespers would start just after sundown.
Okay. So just after sundown is when we're gonna strike, because there'll only be guards, if anything, that we have to sneak past. If fewer monks to deal with. However, we're going to be dressed as monks, so that could be a problem. I need to think this through.
No, because monks wouldn't have to always be at Vespers.
True, not always. We could be going. Maybe we could be going just right. Everyone will be heading that way, and we'll be heading over towards the storerooms. And with the story that if anyone tries to stop us, oh, we need to get this to pick up. Is there a certain artifact that they might use once in a while for? There'd be a certain artifact they might use once in a while for some of these services. Not always, but once in a while, and the guards would know this type of thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have kind of a story that we need to get to some books or something kept back there, or whatever I know is back there.
just
a solid plan.
Just as far as like what specifically you're looking for. I'm sorry, I was a little distracted for a second. Yeah, we keep getting distracted by chat.
Yeah, chat is suggesting that we send a phony bacon vendor to the front to distract all the guards. Maybe bacon donuts, since they're cops.
Cops like kolache.
I could disguise myself and use my charisma.
Holy, we can't make fun of cops. Ron was a cop. Cops like what now?
Kolaches.
Kolaches. Oh, okay. In Texas. Just kidding. All right. So
you're heading over there now.
Role playing a thief. Check this out. Anyway, all right, back on track here. Yes. So I'm gonna sneak in and do I? All right, I guess I should make. Do I need to make some rolls to see if I can snitch the laundry without being or some stuff without.
General stealth. Just kind of that you don't look too suspicious.
Okay, I roll a 7 plus. Wow, my stealth is. What's my stealth? Oh yeah, my stealth's 12.
Also, I apologize that I chat made me aware of the fact that we don't have the stats for Layson because somebody forgot to send them to me.
No, I put them on the.
No, he chatted them.
Oh, and I didn't see it. Crap, I had too much going on. I'll see if I can get that fixed during the break or something.
No problem.
So
okay, so I roll 7 plus 12. Man, I can roll like mediocre and do fine. That's freaking crazy. All right, I'm not used to having really good stats. Help me out. 19. There you go.
Okay, so you go into the laundry area, or well, I guess it's be kind of like the storage area where they keep the clothes for the clerics. And there's somebody that's kind of tending to things right now, and it's just like, oh, Brother Raul, can I help you with something?
Oh, I had some laundry I just needed to pick up some laundry.
Oh, okay. Well, help yourself.
Thank you. I needed a few extra changes. Seemed to have spilled something on myself the other day. I'm so sorry.
Well,
you know how things go. It's so hard to keep this white clean. I'm such a klutz. I hate it.
Well, just
I appreciate your help.
Well, you do remember that you need to drop 5 silver pieces for each one that you take. Just so if you're gonna be holding on to these. So.
Oh, okay, no problem. So
yeah, the donations have been a little bit low lately.
Oh, of course.
So we can't unfortunately we can't be giving everybody out as many robes as we'd like.
Okay, so that's 15 minus. Okay. I got it. 20 actually. Wow. Math. What is it? All right. I just 1.5. So yeah, there we go. I grabbed 3 extra picture changes. I was like, that should last me a while. Thank you.
All right. How is it that you what direction are you taking out? What's your approach for getting out of the temple with these clothes?
I'm gonna go to my rooms first.
Okay.
And that way it's not suspicious. And then I'll have my pack and stuff. And people have seen me leave with my pack before, going into town to get supplies. So I'll stuff them in there.
Now you do share a room with another acolyte, and so, or not acolyte, but another cleric, and so.
Okay.
It's a young man that's just kind of been your roommate. It's kind of like college roommate kind of thing, and he's about 17 years old, human.
Okay.
He's not in the room at the moment, though.
Okay, so if he's not in the room, then I'll just stuff him in there. And yeah. Oh, and I will also. That's fine. That's good. I'll leave my original set hanging up too. So
you're going out in street clothes then, not in cleric specimens.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I'm going out in street clothes. I'll leave my cleric specimens there, and I'll have the 3 sets in there so I can change out later.
Okay.
All right. Give me 30 seconds. Sorry. I'll be right back. Do we want to take a break real quick for 5 minutes?
How long have we been going? About an hour?
About an hour, I think.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a quick break. I'm going to maybe a little less. But either way, we'll take a quick break. I'm going to fix the stats down in the stat
overlay
box.
Looks good, by the way. I like it.
So thank you. Yeah, I made this today, and then hence why I screwed up the stats. So nice. We'll be back in about less than 5 minutes.